All right, everybody. Welcome to another edition of SWACTalk. This is the show where we cover the SWAC inside and out. Of course, I'm your tour guide and host. In this thing, C Wells coming at you. And as you can see, I got somebody here, man. That's a special guest, Mr. Caleb Johnson, running back from Mississippi Valley. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How you doing today?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. Just enjoying a little bit of Memorial Day. Had to work, but now I'm off, and now I'm about to kind of kick it a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with the nitty gritty, man. Who got you started in football?
What got me started in football was I come from a football family. So my dad played football at UT Martin. My cousin played at Memphis. So I kind of just had a football background. My family kind of just, it was just something that I grew up on.
All
And
right.
going,
So, what about high school? How was your career in high school?
high school was great. I think my freshman year I made like all district. I think I had like 9 touchdowns, like 700 yards my freshman year. Uh, my sophomore year, that was like a little, probably my hardest, roughest year. I only had like 400, 500 yards that year, and then I transferred schools, and that's when I broke out my junior season. Broke out with like 2,100 yards, 26 touchdowns, Mr. Football. Then I started getting all state, region player of the year. And my senior year, I ended up finishing with like 1,500 again. I think like 16, 17 touchdowns that senior season. So that's ended up how I ended up going on the Valley, leaving
So,
there.
as far as your recruitment go, were you heavily recruited?
It was weird. My junior year, after that breakout season, I had an offer from South Carolina, SEC, the Gamecocks. I think I waited too long, so they ended up pulling the offer. They ended up signing like two other running backs in my class, as a matter of fact. Um, but I was offered by them, and then after that, it was a lot of FBS interest, and then I ended up getting my senior season, like UT Martin, Mississippi Valley, East Tennessee State. That was by my senior. So I only had like 3 or 4 FCS offers at the end of my senior campaign.
So, what made you choose Valley?
I chose Valley because I'm from Memphis, so Valley's only about an hour and a half away. I wanted to be closer to home. I met with Coach Dancy, and it was just a bond and a connect, really from just day one. That was the guy that I wanted to play for, and so it just went from there. And I think I actually had 2 high school teammates that was actually on the team as well, though. So they kind of convinced me and brought me on. Come on over here. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with y'all then.
Hey, well, it's always good to have some familiarity wherever you go.
Yeah.
Having somebody that you can bond with, or you can talk to that in any situation that helps a lot. How is it playing for Coach Dancy?
You said what was it again?
How is it playing for Coach Dancy?
Oh man, Coach Dancy. He's great. I've been, like I said, I've been with him 4 or 5 years now, and that was his first head coaching gig, and I feel like I've grown with him as well. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it all with Coach Dancy. The wins, the few wins we have, and the losses that we've endured at the beginning. But I wouldn't change it all. If I had a chance to do it all over again, I'd play for him again.
Hey, that's strong, man. A lot of guys when they're in a situation like you guys are in at Valley, they would dip, hit the portal and dip. But y'all, man, y'all stayed. You guys worked. I've noticed Valley started to come up, and everybody starting to notice. Um, Last season, like we were talking about before we came on air, last season, around the second half of the Southern game, it looked like y'all offense really started to come together. And after that, y'all went 4-4 to finish the season. Was there anything in particular that the coaches told y'all, or did y'all just kind of start to figure some things out?
Man, kind of going back to that Southern game, as I remember, man, I think it was down like 24-6 at halftime, and I remember kind of like, ain't no way this is how the season about to go again. Like this kind of the same kind of cycle, and I don't remember vividly what happened. I know we had made a couple of adjustments, and really it was just like it clicked for us for that second half. And I think we end up going to lose that game, but I think we end up scoring like 3 or 4 times out of like 5 possessions, maybe 6 possessions, maybe. So we ended up putting on some points in that second half, and then we ended up kind of just trying to keep that ball rolling throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and fill in, the blanks that you don't remember from playing. Second half, you guys came out the locker room, like you said, y'all scored on like 4 out of 5 possessions. Ultimately, I think y'all lost by like 10 or 11, I believe.
Something
But
like
the game was tight. Like it was really, really tight. The defense, y'all defense stepped up and started making some plays. Man, your line opened up some holes for you. You
that.
started busting big runs.
Yeah.
Jelani got a couple of runs. Then he hit a couple good big pass plays. So y'all put it together there. Um, a lot of people in that blue and gold, we was really nervous, man. And I can speak for myself. I'm glad we didn't play y'all later in the season because
Uh-huh.
Southern was going one way, you guys were going another way.
Right.
Y'all picked up a victory against North Carolina Central, last second touchdown. Describe that game to me if you got any kind of recollection of it.
Now I remember that game. Now that North Carolina Central game was homecoming. Um, Me personally, I think I had a big run the first half, but I really wasn't getting anything going. Offensively, we really weren't getting anything going as well. I think it was 10-7 and a half, maybe like that. And then they ended up scoring late to make it, I want to say 16-10, the fourth quarter, with like 25 seconds left. And I'm on the sideline, like, man, ain't no way we just lost homecoming. Like, come on now, come on, y'all, homecoming. So with 25 seconds left, I think Jelani throws a pass to Ja'Cory Rankin for like 50 yards. And Ja'Cory I thought he about to score, but he ended up getting tackled maybe about the 1 or 2 yard line. But he ended up calling a timeout with 1 second left on the clock. Coach Evans, our OC, drew up a play that we've probably been going over for probably about a week or two. And it just so happened, I squeezed out of the backfield. Me and Jelani had the same kind of mindset. The guy chose Jelani to chase after him. Jelani threw me the ugliest pass in the world, the ugliest pass possible that he could have thrown. I remember going up and like, ain't no way he finna do this, and I and I ended up catching the ball, sliding, and I caught the ball with so much like shock and amusement to myself. I stood up. I really didn't know what to do. Everybody was celebrating around me. I'm just like, oh, I just caught the ball. Oh snap! Oh, we just won the game. Wow.
Yeah, so I can see how you remember that because like you just broke that down like it was the most broken play kind of I mean I'm sure like you said it was a play you guys had drew up but it kind of ended up kind of like not the way that it was drawn up but it was successful and that, like I said man that was a big victory honestly one of the few out of conference victories for the SWAC so you guys had that on your belt then you went to Bethune-Cookman and got a W and I think at that point a lot of us started to notice that Valley ain't a joke. You can't laugh at Valley like you used to. So
No.
that's when people started sweating. And you guys went toe to toe with JSU.
We went toe to toe with them, fam. We had a stretch of what was that? That was Central, Bethune, and then I think it was Alcorn, fam, Jackson, A&M. Like it was back to back to back. So we really had to strap our helmets up and get to work every week. And we took Alcorn down to the wire. We took Jackson down to the wire, and we really took FAMU down to the wire. If I didn't slip that FAMU game, I know I slipped. It was like 4th and 1. They gave me the ball. I slipped. We ended up losing the game. But I feel like if I don't slip, man, we knock off FAMU.
And that'd have been a big victory right there. Knocking off the team who ultimately finished second in the division, and that would have definitely put people on notice. But like I said, everybody's eyes was open at that point. Before the season, when I saw y'all schedule, I really said that if whoever made y'all schedule should have been slapped because that stretch in the middle right there, man, is
It was
brutal.
rough. It
Like
was
I don't,
rough.
no team should go through that. A Southern finished with a stretch like that, and I was like, they should have slapped whoever did that. So I know as a fan, I know it's rough. As a player, I know it's constant trying to keep it. You got big names, so you don't have to motivate yourself, but you still got that grind. Week in and week out. So coming into this season, I hear a lot of people saying Valley. Valley is one of the teams to look out for. A team that's gonna break some hearts in the season. Do you feel like that's do you feel that way? Like you guys are on another level coming into this season?
I feel like personally, I like the underdog mentality. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want the fans to, set a bar for us to be expecting certain things. I want us to kind of sneak up on people. I want to, but I know now that teams aren't going to be able, to sleep on us now. Though, but I like that underdog mentality that carried us through a lot of those games last year, and I feel like we can keep that going this season. We'll be all right. I feel like we'll shock some more people. I feel like we can compete every week.
Yeah, I think y'all style of play on both sides of the ball, is a real big factor in the way y'all play. Y'all nobody quits. The defense stay on people butts, 4 quarters offense. You don't know how they're gonna hit you, but when they hit, things
Oh,
start rolling, and you guys start to kind of put some things together. So that like I said, coming into this season, it's a lot of big things for y'all. Last season, I think you ran for over 1,000 yards. You were the only guy in the league to do that. You were second in touchdowns, second in yards per game. How does it feel to go to be basically? I call you the best running back in the SWAC. So that's no pressure, but I call you the best running back. A lot of people don't know. So how does it feel to have people start to talk about you?
uh, one, it feels good. It feels good to kind of have your work, the hard work that I put in, and kind of reap some of the benefits of it. But then again, it's not really pressure. To me personally, that's how I don't look at it. I look at it more as a kind of as a challenge, to keep going every week. But I know that I'm built for it. I know that my team is going to help me. I feel like a lot is restored this season. I feel like y'all really just haven't seen y'all really just haven't seen the best yet. The best is yet to come. You know what I'm saying? So I think last season was a building block, really. So I'm looking forward to next season.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it too. Like I said, my dad went to Valley in the '60s. He played in the '60s. So Valley is a school that I always been keeping tabs on like my whole life. So
Mm,
my dad's a Mississippi guy, and he he changed his alliances to Southern when he got older, but he
mm,
still keep that Valley
yeah,
in
that
the
valid.
back of his mind. And
Okay.
he'll talk about them Delta Devils when they get rolling. So I know he's gonna be really excited about what's going on this season. So um, as far as playing in the SWAC, is there anywhere that you like to play? Like any stadium that you like to play in? Anybody got an atmosphere that just gets you going?
I know the hype is on Jackson State, but I like playing there because that's one of the biggest stadiums, in the conference. And then I like playing at home. Really, I like it's a hostile environment for a lot of teams. I use that field as like a home field advantage. A lot of teams when they come out there for the pregame warm up, they talking about our field. Yeah, we can't do it. I'm like, oh yeah, we here now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably been on turf all week practicing. I'm like, yeah, I've been out here since Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I would say Jackson State and of course Rice Titan Stadium. That's what
Yeah, that field. I heard that field is a 12th man, and I heard they got mosquitoes big enough to carry you away.
I ain't here. Here,
All,
walk tackle that. Or where you get tackled now.
all that kind of stuff. So I've always said even when Valley didn't win a game in a season, I always said that they tough as hell at home. You
Mm.
go in the Itabena, you got to fight to get out of there.
Got
You
to
know,
fight.
and
Go,
I,
go.
I always said when they get that mentality and they take it on the road with them, then that's when that team gonna take that extra step. And I think that's the direction y'all going in.
Right.
I think y'all built for that. So um, going back to your game itself, is there anybody that any player that influences your style, or anybody that you think you are similar to?
Uh, I'm pretty sure it's some running backs that I'm similar to, but I kind of like to have myself as in my own kind of bracket, own kind of style of running back. Um, I have great vision, great footwork, and that gets me out of a lot of situations that I'm put in. I have great anticipation, so I would feel like I like Ezekiel Elliott. I like Zeke, so
Yep.
I feel like my style kind of translates to him.
So you think they're gonna get you the ball out the backfield, passing wise more this year?
That's our plans. Our plans, well, really, whatever works. But I do kind of want to show that I'm more versatile. You know, that I can catch the ball a little bit. Um, I can line up that slot a little bit too. You know, and just kind of just do more damage than just in the backfield as well.
Well, you do a lot of damage back there, and being the guy that everybody know gonna get the ball, and you still are able to be successful. You know that's a testament to your style in your game. Um, as far as before a game, what gets you going before a game?
Before a game, what gets me going is I like to kind of see the like when we pull up. I like to kind of see like when we play big games like the tailgating. I like to see. I like going into hostile environments and the fans boo your bus. You know what I'm saying? I like hearing that. So that kind of gets me going. And then I also listen to music. I tend to listen to gospel music actually on the bus from leaving from the hotel to the stadium. Then probably about 10 minutes before we actually go out in the field, I'm in the locker listening to NBA YoungBoy or some local Memphis rappers like a 007 or something, you know, just kind of get me turned. And I'm just locked in with the guys really after that.
So then you just kind of lock in and go do your thing.
Do my thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you a few off the field questions.
Okay.
Just kind of
Okay.
get a good vibe on who you are. Um, is there anything that you got any interest or anything that you like to do off the field?
I mean, I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm a homebody. So you know, I like playing video games. So I'm a PS5 guy. So me and my cousins, we all always at the house when we're not working out, we're on the video game, on the headsets playing with each other.
So what you like, 2K or something?
2K, we play Call of Duty Warzone, we play Madden. Um, I'm not really a big into like the little fighting games or anything, but more so just a sports game. I even play MLB The Show. Me and my roommate this whole semester, this past semester, well school year, we just playing MLB The Show in the room.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite games. I'm a PS4 guy, so
Uh,
I'm not on your level yet. But I actually just re-downloaded that game on my hard drive this morning. So I love that's one of my favorite games. I'm a 2K guy, Madden, whatever, you know. But so I get it in. I'm not a big online guy, so I'm a
okay.
dying breed. I'm a single player guy. I'm one of the last Mohicans in when it comes to that. But what about you got a favorite food?
Yeah. My favorite foods are I can eat Chinese food any day of the week and chicken wings, hot wings, honey gold wings. Those two are my favorite food all time. Easy.
So what's the best place to eat at in the Itabina?
You got a
In the
couple
area.
all spots, but like in Itabena, late night cravings, I either go to Capricorn or I go to W8. And both of them kind of serve similar, like the same thing. They end up serving like wings, chicken tenders. They serve burgers, you know, fries and all kind of things of that nature as well.
So you got a favorite sports team, pro sports team?
Well, yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, football wise. Me and my dad. Well, my dad has taught me up on that. He's, you know, I've been a Steelers fan. We got Steeler walls, Steeler decals, Steeler rooms. Big Steeler fans. And the Memphis Grizzlies, Memphis Tigers, Memphis Redbirds, anything Memphis.
Anything Memphis? I feel you on that. Gotta roll with the home team, man. Grizz made a nice little run this year. I think they're gonna be tough in the future. But this is something I noticed, because I follow a lot of you guys on social media. I know that sounds like stalking, but I like to see what you guys do, off the field. And I noticed that you um play as alpha. So how was that during the season?
I just crossed this past spring. You know, that was great. That was great. Yeah, that was great. I actually got one of my teammates, Ronnie Thomas, who's the defensive end.
Uh,
He's well, so it's two of us on the team.
all right. Well, my both my sisters and my niece, they AKAs, so you know those your sorrows. So
Yep.
I want shout them out. But
Shout out A's and the Alphas. Zeta
there you
Phi.
go. Represent, man. There you go. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But before we do, you got anything you want to say to the fans out there?
Man, I just want y'all to keep supporting us. Put y'all seatbelts on for this season. It's gonna be a ride. Enjoy the ride.
And I'll be in Baton Rouge when you guys come to town. So don't hurt us too bad. You know, we got a new coach and everything, so don't hurt us too bad.
Our
Um,
coach came from Southern this past season.
oh yeah, Coach Brown, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sad to see him go, but I was glad he got an opportunity working on a staff at Valley. So he gonna be a good guy for y'all, man. You know, he gonna definitely put his nose down and work, and he gonna get that out of everybody. So like I said, man, everybody, y'all look out for this guy here, man. Like I said it week in and week out. I don't want to have to say this year. I don't want to say this the best back y'all don't know. Y'all know him now. So if you don't know, now you know. This is Caleb Johnson, Mississippi Valley running back, all SWAC guy. You know, 1,000-yard rusher. You know, whatever you name it, he do it. So that's it for us, man. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll catch you guys on the rebound.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you. All right now.
All right.